Hello everyone, and welcome back to Allthemod 6. As you can see, we're back on the server. Quite a lot of people on, the most we have had in quite some time, and that is because we have updated the server. We're on a completely new map, and as you can see, all these different colors, by the way, are different people's bases. So, I don't know what you can see on your screen, but there's tiny little specks all around the map. Some of them I can't even hover over. But, yeah, you can even see some here, I think. There's a lot of... There's a lot of bases. There's a lot of people. We need to find out where we're going to live. Now, this is the spawn, of course, which is absolutely spectacular. That's meant to be a working clock face, and it messed up when it was being transferred. So I was actually going to try and fix it, but my inventory is full. I'm completely full of all of this, all of our base, essentially. This is all of our parts. Now, the reason why I have this stuff here is because what I was going to do was, build my base using this stuff, which I still might do. I'm not entirely sure. But I've also got the ability to place them down with schematics, which honestly I might do instead. And what I might do is I might build the schematic and then get rid of the items. And by build the schematic, I mean, well, you know what? We can actually build the schematic in survival. We might do that. As you can see, as per usual, we're sort of doing things on the fly, trying to figure out what to do. Let me walk you around spawn, though. So you'll spawn here. You'll be in this little spot here. It's pretty nice. There's a waystone there, so you can go and activate that guy. If we go in this direction, we have a pretty cool system. I mean, it looks like it's running. I'm not entirely sure, but we have some systems over here, so you can throw your ores in there, and it will get... Oh, got stuck in a wall. I don't know what that was. You put your ores in there. It goes up through the system. Once again, once I'm set up, I'll show that off. In fact, do we have ores in any of these chests? Any of these bags? I know one of the bags has ores, but anyway. It'll go through there, it'll get processed, and it'll essentially ore double. It'll double up some of your ores. Over here, we have a system that I think gives you, like, chocolate. I, once again, don't really have the inventory for it, but you stand on there and you get some goodies. Here's the cow that is providing all of the chocolate, allegedly. That's pretty cool. Over here, we have, like, some massive... I don't even know what this is. A milk system? Not a clue, but it looks cool. It looks cool. And that's, of course, the main point. Over in this little house, what do we have? Oh, yeah, this is where possibly we'll have the mob spawners. So if you played on the previous map, you would know that for some reason mobs weren't spawning around like where people were living. So we had some here for like cow, sheep, pig, that sort of stuff. So you can get it. Over here we have the nether portal, and then up here we will have an end portal. We just haven't gotten around to adding it yet because doing some other stuff and whatnot. And I believe that's pretty much it. There's a nice tree. There's a chocolate fountain. And yeah, so what are we going to do? Well, we've got to set up our base. Where are we going to set up our base? I don't know. You would have thought that I would have explored the map in my free time. So would I. but I haven't. I honestly haven't. So I sort of need to figure out where we're going to put things. Like where our main base is going to go, because I kind of want to spread everything out and make things a bit more spread out, essentially, so that we can hopefully maintain like a high frame rate regardless of how far into the pack we get. So this seems to be what, a Bryce? I've never heard of a Bryce biome. That is very strange. Over here we have what? This is a mesa, right? Or is this whole thing a Bryce? Okay, the whole thing is a Bryce. This weird combination of desert and terracotta. Okay, sure. So yeah, I don't know. I'll probably try to get my normal base, so like where I'll do most of the hub work and whatnot, in a nice biome that looks good. This biome isn't too bad. This baobab savanna biome. So we could do this one. I don't know. Should I spread out from people? Maybe I should aim for like up here. There's a nice like empty area up there. So I'll go exploring. I'll meet you guys back when I find a nice place to, I guess, put up our main base. And yeah, we'll see what we can do. Alrighty. I head all the way out here to this point, and it was all water, so I just traveled around until I found land. And this looks pretty good. There's bits of grass everywhere, which I'm not really a fan of, but the ground it's a nice color. It's a nice green. There's some nice trees. It's not only birch. We've got some of these cherry logs. Ooh, they will look beautiful. But yeah, we have a nice little area. Oh, some bamboo. Okay. What's this? A hazelnut tree? Okay. Sure. Yeah, the bamboo forest I'm not a fan of. I'll say that right out the gate. But the area around here isn't too bad. We have some beach area, nice tropical parts. Or maybe this part would be nice. Yeah, I like this area right here. It's near the water. Oh, we're lagging a little bit as I guess we load the world in and whatnot. A little tropical island, or I reckon we go in this little area here. Yeah, you know what? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. So here's what my plan is. I'm gonna have to get a schematic cannon. But we're essentially just gonna. Oh, how exactly do I want to do this? Let me plan this out. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I've got a creative controller, which is lucky because that means we won't need to make our own energy, so that's fine. And I'm just grabbing out all the drives and placing them in here so that we can, get stuff started. I mainly just want access to my system, right, and to all my stuff and things, so that I can build myself a whatchamacallit, a schematic cannon, or we might even have one. Schematic table. We're gonna have to go through all of these drives, sadly. Alright, apparently we have to make one. I think maybe we had ours placed down somewhere. And, I don't know, we possibly even left it there. So here we go, schematic cannon. I think I can get away with leaving it here. We're also going to need a chest. So we can either go for just a normal chest, or possibly, what we might do, is I might upgrade this chest to be like, from the iron chest mod. Yeah, from this guy, just to make it a bit bigger. So, I think, yeah, we can just upgrade them like this, so iron chest. Then we can upgrade it to gold chest. This is essentially just a bigger storage. What do we need? A diamond chest? Oh, this one. Okay, that's probably big enough. So if we open this guy, big storage, hopefully enough to put in most of these things. I kind of want it to be bigger, don't I? Just a little bit bigger. I want it to be roughly the same size of these backpacks. So do we go crystal or do we go obsidian? I might have just crashed by trying to look at what the crystal chest is used in. Oh no, there we go. Does the obsidian chest, is that used in anything? Judging by the freeze being the same as the crystal, I'm gonna guess no. Alright, the answer was in fact no. So here we go. Is this guy any bigger? I honestly don't think he is. He kind of looks the same as the diamond chest, but that's fine. So this, in theory, is our home base. This whole area here. So what I'm gonna do is... do you reckon I could just put the backpack in here? Do you think that would work? I don't think it will, but I guess we'll see. So all of these schematics should work without crashing the server, without crashing anything. It should be perfect. Home base new. I'm going to upload this schematic here. We're going to wait for this bar to fill up. If this doesn't work, by the way, I should be able to paste it in with my copy-paste gadget. I'll just have to go back in single player and update those templates. But this should work. I could also go in creative mode to paste it, which I'm not entirely opposed to because, like, why not? So let's press this. So here's an outline of where it would be positioned. Honestly, what I want to do is hold Alt. I want to rotate this guy. So I'm gonna do that. Do I want this direction? Or do I want this direction? I don't know. I don't know. I think I want it like this, right? So okay, I'll tell you what. I'll position this in a spot where I like it. Might have to clear some area and whatnot, but it doesn't look too bad. Maybe we sink it into the ground a bit. Alright, I feel like this is a pretty good spot. At least for the front. This area looks nice. I can possibly move that tree if we need to make it easier to get here. But this all looks fine. The stuff at the back here, I might end up moving it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. As for these bits, we can just break it afterwards to make it look a little bit more natural, but I like this. I think this works. So what I'm going to do is we're going to jump down here, open the schematic cannon, put in our schematic here. So these schematics I've tested in single player to know for a fact that they work. If you're doing anything similar on the server, be careful because they can crash. They definitely can crash. The way I was testing in single player was trying to paste these guys in creative mode directly from the schematic. Because if you put it into the schematic cannon, it will crash. But if you try it with the schematic and it doesn't paste, that's how you avoid the crash. Anyway. I'm going to place this guy in here. He is going to need some gunpowder. So hopefully we have some gunpowder. We do. Beautiful. I'm going to chuck this guy in the top left. He doesn't need that much, but I mean, we've got so much it doesn't really matter. And then there's a few things we can configure. Replace solid with any, replace solid with empty. I think we want to do replace solid with empty. And skip missing blocks. Sure. So what this is going to do now, well actually, maybe I don't want to skip missing blocks. We won't skip missing blocks for now. But what this is going to do is, if there's an empty spot, so like in our schematic, there's like spots that have air, right? Like inside of the actual building itself. If there was a piece of dirt or a piece of grass, like tall grass, in that position, the schematic cannon will break it. So hopefully that makes sense. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. But I think we can just get this guy going. Now, I'm under the assumption that it is going to pull things out of the backpack. I very much feel like that's probably not what's going to happen, but we can try. Ready? Go. Missing item. Okay, well, you know what? We started off hopeful. Do we even have that stuff in here, though? To be fair, we don't. To be completely fair, we don't. I'm going to place this here. Is that because we have it in our dank? No. We not have... What happened to all of our pine slabs? How strange. You know what? We can try again. Just going to put these in here. Into the backpack and see if that works. What do you reckon? Do you reckon it'll work? The answer is no. Okay. Okay, pretty much everything's in here. For some reason, they're spinning around, because you can look at them through this crystal chest. A little bit strange. Can I also... Are we able to get a bed? I might have to make one. We don't have wool? Oh, we've got colored wool, though, right? Yeah, okay. Orange bedtime. I don't know if it's going to sleep for everyone on the server. I don't... Oh, the answer is yes. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. Ready, go. So here we go. You can see it's launching stuff over. It's currently building the platform. You know, the little road area that we had here. So yeah, we'll just leave it now, and that'll do its thing. That is going to take a while. Alright, what I might do real quick is slap on a wireless transmitter and put in the infinite range so that we can, you know, open it from anywhere. Do I need to reconfigure this? The answer is yes, and now it's hooked up. Beautiful. So I can now grab things from anywhere in the world. Once again, beautiful. This guy's going to build. I don't know if he needs to be chunk loaded. I don't know what the deal is. What is he building with? Pine logs sideways. You know what? I'm going to be real with you guys. I feel like we didn't... Wait a second. Did they change the texture? They changed the texture, didn't they? Pine logs never looked like this. Am I crazy? I noticed they changed the texture on this Paxel as well. It looks way different. But yeah, they changed the look of the pine. Oh my god. Okay, well, I guess the base is going to look a little different. Right? No. Maybe? It looks different, doesn't it? Yeah, it's definitely different. Okay, yeah, okay. That's fun, I guess. Okay. Alrighty, I've gone ahead and used my beautiful privileges to give myself this entire island to work with. Quite happy to see that. Now, as for where we're going to put things, I don't really know. I think what I want to do is I'll have the base here, and then, like, spread out within this island, I want to place everything else. So, for example, perhaps we come over here, and we place, like, our factories and stuff. Ooh, what is this? 500 blocks and 1,100 blocks. We have some cool things to check out, but I'll probably ignore those. What's a good area for, like, a processing plant? What do we think? I don't really... I'm thinking up here. What biome is this? A grove? Trying to think, like, what would suit the area. I'm thinking I slap it up here, though. This is feeling a little bit, it's feeling flat. It's feeling, good. What is this bee? A water bee. Oh my god, all the bees look cool now. Oh. I'm happy with the texture updates that I've seen so far. I'm very happy. Okay. So, what I was going to do is, well, the processing one. What do we have attached to processing? I might be able to just paste in the processing thing with the copy-paste gadget. Possibly. Ooh, I don't know. You know what, actually? I might just go ahead and paste in everything else off camera, and then show you guys how it all looks. So I'll figure out how to do that off camera, whether I'm using a schematic, whether I'm using a copy-paste gadget, or whether I even just go and create and paste it in, because, I mean, what I'll probably do is I'll paste it in, because I can do that instantly, and then maybe I'll just delete all the extra blocks that, like, you know, would be copied across, so that I'm not getting anything out of it. So yeah, I'll be back with, hopefully, our entire base, and we'll do a walkthrough, we'll see what happens. I'm excited, though. I am excited. I really like this new area. It's very tropical. It's a good switch up from the field we were living in. Okay, as you can see, we're in our house. That's exciting. Now, it has been hours. It has been hours.
Not the entire time was spent rebuilding the base, but a pretty good portion of it was, to be honest. And we're like nowhere near being fully set up. So what we've got currently is, well, we've got our house set up. That's to be expected. You might see some things in the distance that look a bit familiar. Possibly even over there, you might see something else looking familiar. Basically, we've got the basics set up, right? We have our system, so I can open my system. All of our stuff is in there. Pretty cool, right? I think that's pretty cool. I think that's definitely a very good starting point. In terms of what is linked up and what is automated, well, we have a few networks set up. I'll go show you which ones. Around the back here, I think this energizing orb's hooked up. I put the recipes in and re-hooked up that transmitter. Who knows? I guess we'll find out. That stuff, I'm just sort of ignoring it, to be honest. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Over here, this is the new... Well, I guess this is where the area is going to be, I guess, for like the new processing. And I think this is a pretty good format. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to have like a row of these, right? I don't know if we'll end up going vertically, but essentially crafter on the top, importer at the bottom, or, you know, exporter or whatever needs to be. And then we can add ones on the side as well. And I think that's good, right? I doubt we'll ever need more than 4 sides, right? And so we can just have rows of these, and then maybe even stack them. I think it could look good. I clearly haven't made it look good yet. I promise it will happen. I promise. These guys are not working currently because we actually require the solar parts at the top. But it wasn't letting me craft them because apparently I need lapis. The lapis we've obviously got to set up automation for and stuff, but it's fine. We'll get them running. That's obviously water into brine, brine into lithium. The brine is also used, I think, for our reactor or something. I don't really know. Anyway. This stuff is all pretty familiar. If we head through this doohickey, this little portal, look at that. We get instantly chucked over here. It's a little bit messy, but it's pretty fast, right? We end up here. Here's our system. It looks pretty familiar. Some of these things still need to be flipped around, unfortunately. But, you know, we'll cross those bridges when we get to them. By the way, these guys have, like, no recipes in them. I haven't put anything in. This guy's hooked up, but he's not hooked up because we don't even have fluids. But we still need to hook up, like, the infinite lava and all that. I'll probably do this stuff off camera. Like, as the week goes on, as each episode comes out, we'll chip away at it. We'll cross the bridges when we get to them. I might possibly even stream it, but I'm honestly, I haven't really been in the mood for streaming. I went and got vaccinated. I got first dose, so I'm taking it slow. I'm taking it slow. I feel alright at the moment, but you know I don't want to commit to like a stream and then be taken out by the vaccine. As you can see, these things are all facing the wrong way, so they're not hooked up. The only thing that is hooked up is the furnace, and that's using entangled blocks. I haven't even hooked that stuff up. I don't care about it. Okay, this area, I mean, I haven't done much. You know, it's all just sitting here. This guy should be working, in theory. I think the problem is, what? I just need to be putting water in him. These pipes shouldn't even exist anymore, if we're honest, so I guess I'll pick those up. I think the mecha tool... Yeah, look at how fast the mecha tool breaks them. So these pipes, the mechanism ones, should be removed magically from my inventory. Yep. There they go. Magic. And yeah, the rest of this, I don't know. I'll hook that up later because the problem is the pipes can't connect to other pipes, which can't connect to... It's a messy experience. Let's just move on. So currently, this is the only portal I have set up. What I plan to do is create a room somewhere else. I'm not sure where we'll put it. Maybe even under the water. That could look cool, have like a massive portal room under there. But essentially, I want every single portal to go into like a hub. Say there's a hub under the water or in the sky or something. And then within that hub, there'll be other portals for everywhere. So the ore processing portal will be there, and like my base portal, the nether portal, all of that stuff will be there. Does that sound alright? The other option is I just place all the portals around here, and my home base becomes the hub. That might actually be better. I just don't really know. It's going to get messy really quickly. That's my only problem. Hopefully you guys like this video, by the way. Obviously, we're not really getting much done. We're sort of just recapping, I guess, what we've done in the past. But essentially, because all of these entangled blocks broke and all of that, I pretty much have to redo the entire 113 or however many episodes worth of like configuring. I've got to do all of that, and pretty much off camera, or else we're just repeating ourselves. So like, all of these things I'm gonna have to redo. There's a lot, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm incredibly overwhelmed. So bear with me. What's happening here? Huh? What's this? Polished soapstone. Do we have any more of that? Can we fix this clear issue? Polished, nope, soapstone. I need soap. Yes. Here we go. Bam. Beautiful. See, small things. We're gonna chip away at small things. So here's where I put this guy. I've sort of just slapped everything around. Sometimes there's little to no rhyme to the reason. Over here, we have the Tower of Donators. Thank you once again to all the donators of the channel. Skeletor, Jacob, Oathis, Derby, Snowluna, and VRifty supporting me financially on Discord. And then Mugs, Takulis, and also VRifty being channel members. And look at this. Vibranium alloy blocks. The textures have changed, and they look so good. I really like this texture compared to... the last one was a bit weird, but this looks really sweet. I like this. Oh my god, that's a lot of feral flare lanterns. Anyway... here is the suggestion board. I have seemingly misplaced my yurt. So this is just the pasted in from a schematic. But in theory, we have a bag of yurting, right? That can like pick up signs and whatnot. We have one that is holding this entire thing. I don't know where I put it though. I can't find it. So the signs are gone for now, but I'll try to get them back eventually. What else do we have? Is there anything over here? There's a bunch of mobs, so that reminds me that we should probably get some more feral flare lanterns. I have to light up this entire thing, and it's massive, and I just want the mobs to go away. Okay, where are we? Oh my god, this is so dark. Really, not a single feral flare lantern here. By the way, in terms of frames, I currently have my render distance set to 64, just so that we could see the whole base. So if you're thinking, hey, things are feeling a bit choppy here, buddy, what happened to all the frames? That's why, and honestly, it's noticeable, but barely, I think. Yeah, that's I don't know, a little update. Where was I heading off to? Over here we have our little root farm. I've got to upgrade this guy again because I don't think he has the latest tier. I think currently he is only, where does it say? It says unformed. Really? What's missing? I feel like you should be formed. I don't know. The mob controllers are probably what's bugging out because they didn't save. Oh, I should have picked up all them. You know what? I did pick up the mob controllers. It's in a bag. I've got to fix it later. Anyway, what else do we have? I think in this jungle there's something. Up there we have the latex processing, just chilling over there. Down here we have the infusing factory setup, and yep, I've got to redo this. Because what happened was the controller. I do have a controller that remembered everything, but the problem is the whatchamacallits, the connectors didn't remember what they were, so I've essentially got to redo the whole thing. So, you know that episode? Yeah, I've got to do that whole episode off camera again, but it's fine, it's fine. I'm just trying to show you guys the absolute mental pain I am going through trying to figure out exactly what I'm doing here with the series anymore. But we'll get it done, we saw the oil processing. Over here we have a farm. We have our farm set up. This was so easy to set up. Oh my god. I pasted it in. I turned it on. That was it. Oh my god. And everything here is functioning perfectly. I wish everything else was functioning perfectly. Over here, we have some bee stuff happening. No bees in them yet, of course. But we'll get there. We'll place another one of those down. So yeah, no bees yet. But, you know, it'll happen. I've got to re-entangle these. I've got to find my honey again. Oh, it's messy, but we'll get there. Another thing is this whole area, so like this bee situation and even the vibranium bee in here, I want to redo them. I want to set them up differently so that they're like, we have specific chambers for each of these bees to process, and we can have multiple bees in each one. You might also notice, look at that, the texture for vibranium blocks changed. I think that looks really cool as well. I like that it's different. Over here, did they look different? Oh, I think it looks nicer. It looks like I don't know. But no, it looks nicer. Possibly the unobtainium changed as well. I don't honestly remember. I think maybe they all sort of looked similar to the unobtainium. Anyway, that should be fine. Oh, we have a dirt bee. Looks pretty cool. Nothing happening over here, just the soul one that all looks the same. Now, if we head in this direction, are you guys following along? Look at these trees. They are perfectly lined up. I did not plant these. Okay. Just a coincidence, I guess. Alright, over here is Fluid Town, and I accidentally built it on top of this little guy, so He's been trapped in here for a while. Here's all the fluids. I've tried to hook up the fluid situation. So like, I've got these set up. I've got all the barrels and whatnot, all the drawers. Sorry, it's hooked up. It's in theory working. I could probably do with spinning this guy around so that we can see it. Hey, that works. Once again, this whole side, pretty much most of the crafting, I haven't really done. And what I'll do is, when I need something, like when I need a bottle or a bucket, I'm going to just come over here and set it up. I think that's probably the easier thing to do. We have the the reactor, the fusion reactor. This guy is not currently running, I believe. How's this? This has heavy water. Okay. I could probably hook this up at some point. Do I have the water pipes, the fluid pipes? I do. You reckon I can, just real quick, we'll just, you know, do one of these, maybe get this tool out, do that, do that, do that, do that. What do you reckon? Do you reckon it's working now? Do you reckon everything's perfect? I also don't know if the deuterium what it counts as. Oh, no, you're not meant to be there. Oh, no, I've got to switch that around. Give me a second. Oh, that reminds me, by the way, I've hooked up our wireless network. So our Flux network's hooked up. We have the power all hooked up. I'll show that off at the base again in a second. Oh, God. Everything's just horrible. I sort of had to rebuild this with the iron blocks around because the chiseled blocks or whatever it was disappeared. This guy is not running yet because we need the lithium, I believe it is. And obviously that needs the solar panels. So some parts are working, some parts are not. We're chipping away at it. But yeah, that's what that is. The SPS guy's up here. He's vibing out in this pretty little area, this amaranth fields. I like that biome. Looks very nice. Honestly, I probably should have put my base here because this looks so much better. Oh my, okay. You know what? We're not going to talk about it. I don't want anyone ever bringing up the pretty biome over there. You know, to be fair, this biome's nice, okay? It is nice. You can't deny me that it's a nice biome. Why don't we lower our render distance down? Get some frames back, possibly. And how about that? Is there anything else? Here's our mycelial area. None of these are hooked up. These GPS cards are here, but I think they're for a completely different coordinate. Like, look, we're at 2,000, negative 4,000. These cards are at negative 400 and negative 14,000, or 1,400, sorry. So this stuff isn't hooked up. We'll get there. We'll get there. So yeah, this is. Oh, and here it is. Here's our little network area. So currently we have Fluid Town hooked up. Crafter galore, that's the area behind our base with all the crafters. Currently just the furnace crafter. And then we have the apiary hooked up. So that's nice. That's good. And that is essentially it. That's pretty much it. So yeah. I could have put stuff closer. I think it's nice to have things spread out a bit more. Essentially, we have this whole island, and I think that's pretty cool. I can't wait to put paths throughout the entire island, like going up the hills and stuff. It'll be fun, but sadly, the paths will have to come later because we need functionality. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to go into this next episode and be like, okay, let's make something new rather than let's fix things that are broken. But we'll get there. We'll definitely get there. This was an exhausting episode for essentially having negative. You know what I mean? Like, compared to the last episode we had, we are currently. We're negative progression. We've progressed backwards. We have less than we started with. Okay. So yeah, if episodes come out at weird times and whatnot, please do bear with me for both reasons being I'm probably still working on trying to get stuff hooked up behind the scenes. And also, I don't know, I might be knocked out from this vaccine. I'm pretty sure some of the symptoms are like tiredness and like fevers and stuff, so I haven't gotten those yet, as far as I know, but my arm is a little sore, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, now I know the going practice, right, is for YouTubers and people like that, celebrities. I'm not a celebrity, but you know, YouTubers, celebrities. They're meant to preach to tell you to get the vaccine. I won't do that, but I will say, go talk to your doctor and figure out what your risks are, right? If your risks for COVID far outweigh your risks for getting the vaccine, like let's say you're out constantly, you're working in public, you're doing things like that, go talk to your doctor, figure out what it means for you, and consider it for yourself, because obviously people are dying. Whether or not you think it's serious, even if you think it's just as bad as a flu or not even as bad as a flu, the flu kills people. So like you should be taking it seriously. But if you're super healthy and you feel like it's not your risk, that's obviously up to you. And I guess depending on where you live, it's up to you. Yeah, just stay safe, because if you guys don't stay safe, I've got no one watching me. See the problem? See the predicament we're at? Yeah, a little bit of a problem. So yeah. What I'm going to do next episode, I do not know. I do not know what the next episode is going to be, because I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I know that I know what I'm going to do off camera and like whenever I get the chance, but I don't know what to do for the video. So I guess let me know. Let me know. Give me some comments of some ideas and whatnot. Oh, actually, we haven't checked the quest book. I don't know if there's many new things. It doesn't look too different. Resource bees looks way different, I think. I don't remember this quest line. Maybe it did exist, but I like what I'm seeing. There's probably been some changes. This looks a bit different. There's definitely been some changes here. Okay. Importantly though, like what I was really excited for is there have been some new mods added. Because we've updated the server to the latest pack, and this we have Draconic Evolution. Everyone was talking about this. I have never touched the pack, the mod, sorry, in my life. No idea. From first glance, see, I thought it was a magic mod, because this color scheme is very magic-y and like the textures, but apparently it's a tech mod. So like I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. So yeah, let me know where I should get started on this, because clearly there's no. I don't think I saw a quest line here. So let me know, yeah, what I should aim towards. So like, say maybe, try to get the energy pylon. Then I'll go through and I'll be like, okay, so I need some of these. How do I get these? And I'll try and work that out. So yeah, I don't know. Thank you guys for watching. Is this the outro? Possibly. This guy's hooked up. He's charging up or draining. He's draining. Currently, I think the solar panels are the only thing powering us, and not the best. I was trying to get the fusion reactor hooked up and running. The fission reactor, by the way, I haven't placed yet. I'm going to do that in a different dimension or really far away, because I don't want to radiate my base. That's something I do not want to do this time around. What was I saying? Yeah, power. We might have some power problems. But yeah, I guess that's it. I've sort of just been flying around, seeing what we're dealing with. I love these water areas that we have, these like ponds sort of things. I very much like this. Oh, what's down there? Nothing. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sort of excited, but I'm also. I think I'm just exhausted from setting everything up, because there was so many steps just to get back to like where we were. So it was a little bit upsetting, but I think it's good. We're gonna get there. You know what I mean? Like, I think the hardest, maybe not the hardest part, but one of the hardest parts is done. The next hardest part is just like taking on these guys. You know, like hooking all this stuff up as we did the other episode, and then it's done. And then hooking up something else, and then it's done. So we'll chip away at it. I know I'm sort of saying the same thing again and again, but yeah. Okay. Is there anything else to say? I don't really know. I don't know. Thank you guys for hopping in and playing. That's pretty crazy. Massive turnout. We're on the latest pack version. Yeah. As you can see, I don't know. It's been a while. It's definitely been a while. I am excited though. I am excited, and that's the important thing. I definitely want to get back into it. I noticed as well, I keep trying to wrap this up, but I keep remembering other things. I saw this, xBCrafted. This might be removed and then re-added as tooltips. I don't know what that means, but sure. Yeah, of course. Tipped out, complete all the tips, and we get some XP levels. Okay, some gadgets, automatic fishing. Most of this stuff seems familiar. What about in the quests? The quests all look the same. You know what confuses me? There was once upon a time where this quest book was phenomenal. Like this is pretty good for the what they have. It's incredible. Like even this branches out, but like these ones, they walk you through the entire mod pack. But there was once a time, and you'll see the video on my channel. It's somewhere, and it's very popular because I loved looking at it, and everyone loved looking at me looking at it and also looking at it. It was an amazing. They had like mechanism. You know what I mean? Like they had a bunch of mods here, and like you'd click on them and they'd walk you through them like these ones. But I guess maybe they're like working on those quest lines a bit more. Maybe there's something wrong with them. I know, I like this. I like this. Okay. I think we can wrap up. I think I've said all that I've wanted to say. I didn't set up the nether. But it doesn't matter. I'll just set up a pump at some point. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please do consider subscribing to my channel. It helps me out quite a bit. We're going to get through this. We're going to work things out. And hopefully, I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.